I'm going to push his buttons and show you this is how he is. And it's like, yo, why would you do that?
Why would you respond?
Why would you do that?
Why would you respond?
Why you not doing that to Joker?
Why would you respond?
Why you not doing that to Luka?
He was better off doing.
Why you not doing that to AR?
He's targeting me.
Fuck Stephen A. Stephen A, Stephen B, Stephen C. Like, my offer still stands. You want me to be quiet and stop streaming? Well, I want you to be quiet and get off these networks.
Did Jaylen Brown say that when I was raving about him all season long? Did he say that when I had him as a top 2 league MVP candidate? Did he say that when I raised holy hell when he got ejected from the game against San Antonio, when he and Wembanyama were going up against one another, and him, Wembanyama, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander were the top 3 candidates for league MVP honors? Did he say that then? Did he challenge my journalism then? No, he did not. Did he say anything when I was going off on Team USA for him not being a member of that team when clearly he deserved to be? No, he did not. Being home must be very, very frustrating, and he's looking to, exhale per se and get stuff off of his chest. Why he's targeted me, I really don't get it, but I'm here for it. Numerous dudes that have played for the Boston Celtics and numerous former players all pointed to how that was a very unwise thing for him to say it, but yet he's targeting me. But in the end, Jaylen Brown, be careful what you wish for. You really want me to start reporting on that level? You understand? Locker room? How the organization might think about you? How the city may feel about you? How Jason Tatum may or may not have feel about you? Sneaker deals, endorsement deals, the list goes on and on. The season is over, bro. You on Twitch trying to do what I do. And talking about me needing to step away. It makes no sense.
Check out this clip right here. Stephen A. Smith.
Now, this is where the conversation really starts getting interesting. Take a listen to what Stephen A. Smith had to say. At one point, he essentially suggested that somebody needed to warn Jaylen Brown. That's the kind of comment that immediately grabs people's attention because it's open to interpretation and naturally gets fans talking. Looking at it from Jaylen Brown's perspective, it's not hard to understand why someone might take a statement like that personally. If you hear a high-profile media personality say something along those lines, you could easily feel like they're signaling tougher media coverage ahead or suggesting that your public image could come under increased scrutiny. That's the way some people interpreted those remarks, and it's a big reason the clip has generated so much discussion. Stephen A. didn't stop there either. He followed those comments by turning the attention back to himself, saying that Jaylen was trying to do what he does and encouraging him to elevate his media game. He even pointed out that Brown is making around $54 million a year, suggesting that someone with those resources has everything needed to build a media platform of his own. If you've watched Stephen A. Smith for any length of time, that style probably doesn't surprise you. He's always projected confidence in his own brand, and he's never been shy about reminding people of the position he's built in sports media. Whether you agree with him or not, self-belief has always been one of the defining parts of his on-air personality. That's exactly why moments like this create such a strong reaction. Some fans see it as classic Stephen A., confident, entertaining, and unapologetic. Others believe the comments crossed the line and came across as unnecessarily personal. Either way, one thing is certain. When Stephen A. Smith and Jaylen Brown are involved in the same conversation, people are going to have an opinion. And
show you this is how he is. And it's like, yo, why would you do that?
Why would you respond?
Why would you do that?
Why would you respond?
Why you not doing that to Joker?
Why would you respond?
Why you not doing that to Luka?
He was better off doing.
Why you not doing that to AR?
He was better off doing what Bron did.
Why you doing this to me?
More gangster.
So
why you doing this to me? Why you doing this to me?
So you're making it about race.
Why you doing this to me?
Instead of going on talking about
you ain't doing it.
I'm a distinct person. That's the conversation.
I'm making it about players.
Man.
No, you just named 4 white guys.
I didn't know they was white. I thought they was just players.
You did.
I thought they was players.
No, you.
I thought they was players.
No, you just.
I thought they was players. I didn't say that they was white. I named them by name.
So you think that was more gangster what Jaylen Brown did?
I don't care about what's gangster. I don't think gangster is cool.
Okay. Do you think what Jaylen Brown did was way smarter than what LeBron did?
I think he defended himself.
Okay.
LeBron very strategic though.
Because LeBron had a conversation. LeBron had a conversation with that man to his face and told him this is what it is.
LeBron went on Pat McAfee.
Yo.
Okay.
But just
he went on Pat McAfee. Jaylen Brown sat down with Stephen A. Smith.
So was it
in his face? So face to face.
And I came to you during the game and I got to your face and I told you what it was. So what's up now?
Same thing. So what did you looking at Jaylen Brown for? So was it not bad for LeBron? Did it not work well for LeBron?
Yes, it still worked.
So what the fuck are we talking about? If it worked well for LeBron, how the fuck did it not work well for JB?
Because you're going on a platform talking about F someone.
So should I do it in his face at a game during the timeout?
Yep.
You don't make no sense.
That's better.
You don't make no sense.
I mean, because I don't know what you said. I don't know what you said in that conversation.
We do know what he said because the nigga came on TV and told everybody what he said. He came on TV and told everybody what he said.
Did Bron say what was said? Did Bron?
He went on Pat McAfee and told everybody what he said.
He did?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get the facts straight.
Did he say that?
Let's get the facts straight.
Did he go on Pat McAfee and said, hey, this is what I told Stephen A. Smith?
I told him not to talk about my son.
Don't disrespect Bronny.
I'm sure it was more than that.
Also,
I'm sure
name
it was
LeBron
more than
James.
that.
Jaylen Brown, protect yourself at all costs.
For sure.
Niggas coming at your neck. Hey,
nobody's complaining about that.
It's neck day,
But it's
man.
how you do it, though. It's what
it ain't how you do it. It's how they do it.
You just proved this
play
point.
stupid games. You win stupid prizes.
And that's a
you're not
stupid prize
you're not just about to say anything to me on air because you don't think I'm gonna say something back.
That's a stupid prize you're trying to win, man.
I already won.
That's the stupid.
I already won.
You already bigger
a championship, a Finals MVP, what is it, Western Conference Finals MVP, whatever you want to call that too? Eastern Conference. Yes.
Right. So.
Yes.
Right. So shouldn't you be? So you're way.
Should
higher
not
than
be
them.
what? Should
You're
not
way
have
higher
time
than them.
to talk about niggas who trying to destroy my name?
you can't.
I got time.
You can't.
I got time.
Destroy your name?
Yes.
can't.
What did he say to destroy his name?
Bro, he's saying I'm not marketable.
What
all
we're
of
talking
these.
about right now? So you bringing up old
Being
shit.
marketable.
No, he just
Right?
said it.
Right?
Nigga. He just said it.
Right
When
now.
you hear somebody say this is how the team feels, or this is how the city feels about you, how do you know what the whole city feels? Like, you know the whole city? Like, we gotta start listening to what people are really saying. And I'm not against Stephen A. I'm not for Jaylen Brown if he's doing something crazy. I'm one of those people, right is right and wrong is wrong, but I hate this. I hate with a passion when people that have real powerful platforms take their platform and it seems like they only say something negative about this person. Like they're creating the narrative about this person. And that's how Jaylen Brown feels. I understand that. I often spoke about this. Me and Charlamagne been good since then, but there was a time when I felt like every time he got a chance to speak about me, it was going to be something negative. And that's when you personally feel about somebody.
My offer still stands. You want me to be quiet and stop streaming? Well, I want you to be quiet and get off these networks, because you're not using your platform to do real journalism. You're using your platform to use clickbait. Tell this motherfucker to retire, because he's the face of clickbait media at the point. And maybe with his retirement, we could spark a movement to get the rest of these motherfuckers out of here, or to also have some type of forget journalistic integrity, actual integrity, in order to hold themselves accountable to the bullshit takes they put out with no basis, no bias, no information, just narrative, just for the sake of just pushing a weak narrative, just purely out of that. I'll give it up. I'll pass streaming. I'll sign some streamers or some shit. I'll you know what I mean? It ain't a big deal. Y'all ain't never heard from me before this. Think about it. I don't do no media, no podcasts. I don't do none of that. I barely post on social media. But the fact is that my obligation is to, as an athlete, I'm obligated to speak to the media. It's my job. Like, he thinks the media is his job, and so is it. It's my job too. It's in my contract. If I do not speak to the media, then I will be fined. So when they use that comparison where it's my job, it's your job to play basketball, it's also my job to speak to the media. It is also my job to speak to the media. I get fined.
All right, that's going to wrap things up for today's video. I just wanted to share that clip of Jaylen Brown responding to Stephen A. Smith because it's become one of the biggest talking points surrounding this situation. As I mentioned earlier, this isn't the first time Jaylen Brown has publicly pushed back against Stephen A.'s comments or reporting. Based on what we've seen over the years, it's clear that Brown isn't afraid to speak up when he feels something has been said unfairly or taken out of context. Whether people agree with his approach or not, he's shown that he's willing to defend his perspective. Now it's your turn. What do you think about Jaylen Brown's response? Do you believe he was justified in calling out Stephen A. Smith, or do you think Stephen A. was simply doing his job as a sports analyst? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I'd love